All day, all night.
2 years were really kind of growing pains. These past 2 years have been really successful in what we've produced on the court, and I think this year is really, the culmination of all that work that we've put in.
3, 4 years, maybe even more than that, people associated with being the bottom of the NESCAC, bottom of the league. So it's definitely very fun to bring that back up.
My name is Dorion, and this year I created a documentary following the Colby men's basketball team and their pursuit for success.
So I remember my first year, off season was pretty much a couple lifts during the week, and then pickup and conditioning, and I think we all could say that we could have done more, and I think that's what we've done over these past 2 years.
We've gotten incrementally better every year, and when I do say incrementally, I think it's been significant increments.
We all kind of just realized the potential that we had, and then all locked in, really dedicating ourselves and holding each other accountable to reach the level that we all knew we could be at.
Doing conditioning 4 or 5 days a week, doing 2 or 3 lifts, playing pickup, and then getting in our own shots and our workouts on our own. And I think we would all say that we are the hardest working team on campus.
To rise to a championship level, this is the work that I think we need to do. 2, 1, go!
Last year, we had better conditioning going into the season, but we didn't maintain it throughout the season. So what we did was, in the off season, we created a foundation where we were going to run 150s, 250s. So 150 is going down the court and back 3 times. 250 is going down the court and back 5 times, roughly. We are doing more hang snatches, we're doing muscle snatches, and really transferring the forces from the ground up so we get that vertical movement upward.
No? I'm a handsome mother, man.
Hey, you gonna jump in, right?
Dude.
Be on the beat. Alright, all the ones on this kid. Oh. Chill. Oh. Wow. Oh. Chill. Oh. All the way on this skid it. Oh. Hopping out the rave and skid it. Smashing on your bitch, just skid it. Oh. Running the check with no limit. Chill. Popping up. Chill. Got a new car, got a new boot, and I got a new deal. All the way to sign this skid it. Hopping out the rave and skid it. Smashing on your bitch, just skid it.
Our alumni game is a great example, and kind of one of the first weekends in November, where we have a great group that comes back. And then sort of the younger alums that are scrimmaging against our varsity team, and kind of the one look we have to for a chance to play against someone else before we open up our season.
Leading up to the alumni scrimmage, and then when I was at the alumni scrimmage, I could really sense and feel, how proud everyone was to have played here, to have gone here, the history of it, especially being the last year, and the Alpine Athletic Center is really special.
Shortly after coming to Colby, I realized how deep our alumni roots lie.
The guys are basically extensions of the team, and you can tell that it's like a family in a sense, like everyone's there for each other.
I'm a huge fan of the alumni game. It's really nice to have everyone come back and see people you haven't seen in a while, even like old players who I've never met before, especially being a walk-on. There are a lot of people I've never met, and then just seeing my old teammates, I think it's really special and something that sets Colby apart from other schools.
It's like one chance, especially when you're stuck here in Waterville, Maine, to kind of reconnect with all the people you knew from the past, and a chance to see how they're doing, what they're up to these days.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. Yeah. I'm back, I'm feeling like there's nothing that I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high. Put your hands high. You ain't lost a life before. This one's for you. Put your hands high. The dreams are filled. You're rocking with the best. I'll be on the song. I hear the tears of a clown. I hate that song. I always feel like they're talking to me when it comes on. Another day, another dawn. Another Keisha, nice to meet you, get the math, I'm gone. What am I supposed to do when the club lights come on? It's easy to be Puff, but it's harder to be Sean. What if my twins ask me why I ain't married their mom? How do I respond? What if my son stares with a face like my own and says he wants to be like me when he's grown? But I ain't finished grown. Another night, the inevitable prolong. Another day, another dawn. Come on. Just tell Keisha and Teresa I'll be better in the morning. Another lie that I carry on. I need to get back to the place I belong. Come on.
I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
Tell the world that I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.
Ain't no
I know
pain.
my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes.
So I'll say now, being my third Division III college, like I've never been around anything like it.
You know, with Coach Whitmore's 40-year career, he's been able to keep a group of alumni in a tight-knit group, and I think Coach Strayhorn has really rallied his past recruiting classes to join that tradition, and it's really unlike any other.
Just having that brotherhood that exists is really cool, whether it's during the game, which is a big deal for us because it's our first real scrimmage against an opponent that isn't ourselves, or whether it's having fun with them afterwards and just catching up and seeing where we're at, where they're at. It's been a cool experience these past 4 years.